Just incredible bounce back for the Pride today. And I knew they wanted this really, really, really bad, and I'm just very proud of them as a group and as a whole.
First game against Elon was obviously a very tough back and forth game. What were some of the differences you saw in this game compared to the first?
I know they can talk a lot about it. We obviously contained penetration way better, and we controlled their transition, and we were the aggressor. So those are the three main factors, and they did it. These guys did it, and just really proud of them knowing what they needed to do. You know, part of so much learning is if there's something that's your weakness, you flip it around and you make it your strength, and that's what these guys are doing every single day. And there's so much room for us to continue to get better because we're not afraid of something that we might need to work on and this and that. We challenge it head on, and they did a great job today.
You held them to 28% shooting for the game. What made the defense so effective?
These guys, and they can answer this because they were talking so much, moving, making adjustments. Kelly, you might want to chime in on that one a little bit.
I was going to say from last game to this game, I think we really got like more mature in this aspect of we didn't let the refs like get in our heads as early as we did at their place. And their place was a little loud and a little hectic, but here I think we just stayed focused and talked to each other and moved, and you know we got stops when we needed to.
I definitely think that one thing we did was control the momentum shifts. Whenever they scored once or twice, we felt that, it was okay and we were fine and we just continued on and pushed on. So I think we did a really good job with that.
Can you talk about just embracing the challenge of, it's a short bench, only 7 players getting into the game, so you have to log a lot of minutes and, maybe playing with some fouls and playing in control. Just talk about some of the challenges with that.
Yeah, it's definitely challenging, especially knowing that we only have a few select posts, but it's definitely a good challenge. It's going to happen. Things like beyond our control. So it's definitely a great challenge, and we're accepting it, and I think we're doing really well with it.
Coach, the team looks like they're taking very smart shots, and they know what situations. Does that speak to the maturity of the team?
100%. And I think what she said at the very beginning, what Kelly here said at the beginning, they just didn't let anything get in their head, which kind of makes them kind of go away from what we do. They just stayed really focused, and just played, free. And that's the thing. It's like, when the other day at Drexel, we all knew, we watched the film, there's just some times where we just need to keep being us, but you got to rebound. So what allows us to do that? Rebounding, getting stops, kind of then it will generate for us. It's just, and I think they understand that, and they're going to find a way. But the great part about this team, if we got to grind something out, or, whatever we need to do to win, they're going to figure out what it takes to win. And just really, again, I can't keep saying that enough. I mean, our bench is where it is right now, but we have got more room to go. We have, obviously, Sandra gave us some really good minutes tonight. Jaquel gives us great minutes. It's just one of those things. It's just, we just kind of, stay with our group, what we're doing right now today, and just really proud. Like I keep saying, just really, really proud.
Anjie, it seemed like they were trying to prevent you from going to the left side of the basket. Did you notice any pushback there, and how did you adjust to that?
Well, I didn't really notice it, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like what you can do. I mean, my coaches mainly tell me what's going on whenever I mess up on a scoring opportunity, but I mean, personally, honestly, I didn't notice if they did. I'm just trying to basically score for the team when I can and, help rebound, whatever it takes to win.
First 5 minutes, you guys were down 7-0. What did you kept your cool, you didn't get down. What was said on the bench? What was said between the players that helped you guys keep your cool?
I mean, I think we just know how good we are and how what we're capable of doing, and I think, nobody even looked distraught or anything. Nobody's facial expressions changed. I don't know. I just think we just stayed level-headed throughout the whole game and just came back, and we knew we were going to go on a run eventually. So
definitely a team effort. We stood as a team no matter what, and that's when we play the best. Whenever we're a team, and no matter who's scoring the highest or who's scoring the lowest at the point, we're playing as a team. So we won by 10. And that's the thing.
And you're almost at that point again, like even where we were the other day. You have 3 people in double figures and two right on the cusp of getting it. I mean that's just makes you hard to beat when you got a lot of people that are just making sacrifices for each other. So just just again can't say enough. I can't say enough about that. And then you said at the beginning of their composure, we started attacking the basket a little bit better too. You're sizing up. You're seeing they played us a little bit differently than they did the last time, and then we were kind of sizing up what they were doing, and then we just took control.
You talked about the short bench. Krista played all 40 minutes. Talk about what that meant to the team and her effort tonight.
she just played a coaching floor game for me, and I just really appreciated that today a lot because, you know, she's constantly talking to DK or they're telling the bench that's going up, or we're looking. I'm like, you know, this play run it, you know, X amount of times, and you know, just that is just so helpful because you know it's when we're out there and you know we have a lot of experience obviously as our staff, but you're in that moment, you're seeing things sometimes that we might not see quickly or. You know, so it's kind of that give take is really awesome. I mean, there's days like she said, there's days that we just see that I know as a coach you can take this kid, and then there's a lot of things that they can come back to us, and so that input is just extremely healthy.
This one for Kelly and Angie. Easy to forget that you guys had a 7-0 deficit at the very beginning. What was the thought process during that deficit, and what did you guys do to turn it around?
I mean, honestly, I wasn't really worried. I knew we were gonna be fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
I think I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
as the score.
We're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It was a full game left, so you know what I mean. It happens, and we got back. So.
It's 40 minutes. You know, you gotta remember that. We're not trying to win the game in the first 5 minutes. I thought we managed the last 4 minutes better, and that was again, you know, just things as we're growing, you know, and having opportunities to watch film this week. You know, there's a lot of things sometimes I just want to get to them just to talk about how to manage some things, you know, better, and I was proud about that. I thought we managed the last 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter extremely well. So those are the pieces. We just don't want to have as many scoring droughts, and I think we're going to manage those better as we move forward. And you know, I thought we did a nice job there.
The free throws down the stretch. I'm sorry, I didn't even bring it up, but still a little bit of an issue.
Not really. I mean, the other day we did one of our favorite drills at the beginning of practice, and they all were so happy about it, but they knocked it out immediately. You know, and
It's like a mental thing for us, I think.
Yeah, but it's good when that's what this team. Somebody comes back. The other day when we were having this particular drill, we missed a few, and then Darius steps up. Today we missed a few, and then Kelly steps up. You know, just kind of breaks that seal on this go. It's weird. I mean, we do things to put pressure on us a lot in practice. There's a lot of good little things out there that we do. So just confidence and you know, knocking those things down. Yeah, that was. I mean, that just shows you we are, you know, 16 points. You know, 20 points, and that's what I feel like where we are right now. We'd have been, I know, by 16 with those minutes, but it is what it is. We won. So.
You talk about the growth and maturity of this team, being down 7-0 early and sort of taking it very much in stride. Where is this team maturity-wise compared to where they were, let's say, at the beginning of the season?
I mean, a lot further along. You know, I think Kelly kind of tapped on that a little bit. I mean, they just. You know, they felt comfortable playing. Like some people have been playing with each other, Kelly and Crystal, for a number of years. But I just think understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each other and trying to play off that is probably where that has grown throughout the season. So a lot of aspects. It's a good question. And the thing is, you know, I thought about it, you know, this short period since Friday's playing. You know, the stuff that we have grown and where we are as a team, we still have so much more too. So that's nice. It's nice to know that, you know, people have a lot more growth, you know, in their game, and here's where we are right now at 16-4.
Coach, the big one coming up against James Madison. Last time you guys saw each other was in the CAA championship. What are the emotions like for all the players, for you guys too, and for you to get another chance at them? I
think they feel just like they feel today. You know, we do a good, healthy diet. I mean, look, you know, I don't use words I want them to use. They know how they feel today. We know we wanted to get back on one that we gave up. But we don't want to use like smoke and mirrors or fake kind of emotion. We're good enough to beat anyone who's on our schedule all year long. Every single people we play on the schedule. So, but part of our failures is part of our growth, and this is our next day. And I'm not just being, you know, politically correct. You guys know we say this all the time. It's the next game, but I know how they feel. But they feel great about it because they know that we can beat anybody. I mean, so I just think that's the beauty of these guys. I mean, they can answer it.
I just think it's good competition.
Yeah. Friday night was incredible competition.
I think our team is very competitive, and we just want to. If they won CAA championship, we want to play against the best, and we want to beat the best. So I think. You know, it's just a good step for us in our
most important game is the next game, so yeah, it's just another game.
Yep. Because if you put too much hype on one thing, it's not healthy because we want to be ready for those 3 days in March. So, yeah.
Thanks, guys.